Okay, so birthday haul part 1 of 3. I could have gotten some on Sunday, but we all have fucking COVID. Not all of us, but so far I don't have COVID. Good, because it's my birthday. That'd be kind of sucky and kind of terrible. Alright, so the books, you would think there's enough to keep me company for the... so one of them isn't coming in on Monday, and the one that's not coming in until Monday is Volume 2. I have Volume 1 of this certain book, and no Volume 2 until Monday, because I'm an idiot, and I thought that the person I was giving it to would have Amazon Prime, but they don't. No, so I thought they would, because I got a book from them, and it came in perfectly fine, and it seemed like it was from Prime. I think it was actually addressed to the same person, to a different person. So it's my sister and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend doesn't have Prime. He lives with us. He couldn't pay rent at his house, so he lives with us now, and he doesn't have Prime. Apparently, I didn't even think he had an Amazon account at all. I thought he just piggybacked off my sister, because why the fuck wouldn't he not do that? And I found out the hard way today. Alright, but let's go. And the Volume 2 is what I'm waiting on. But let's get into the books. The Volume 2, you'll find out, is way at the bottom. Volume 1 is way at the bottom. But first off, the ones that, if I didn't get Volume 2 of, or Volume 3 of, I'd be pissed. But this is a series that, even though it's a thick-ass, softcover compendium, I might care soon, but hopefully never. But this is a series I have been waiting to own for ages. And that is Invincible. Compendium 1. I mean, spoilers, there's all 3 of them. Compendium 2, not such spoilers again. And finally, the only one that has no creases on it, and I'll get to that in a minute, Compendium 3. Now, when you open up the books, you'll try this one. You open up the books to about, let's say, here. Yeah, you're gonna get that. And if it opened even longer, yeah, I should do it too much. If it opened it even longer, oh god. So that's the thing. It's gonna bend, you're gonna get that. The lighting isn't too great. There you go. There we go. You can see it right there on the black of the eye. You're gonna get that. And I know I'm gonna get that, but I'm like, I just bought this, and I bought it for a pretty expensive price. But here's the thing. None of these books came in bad condition. They all came in almost perfect condition. There's one that didn't, and you'll see it, but it's not anything to, care about at all. Alright, so Compendium, I'm gonna go over what they collect, just because that's what I would want to do if I was watching a video, I do for myself and for others, what others like to see. So this one I know was issue 4 through 47 at the very least. And then some additional shit. The Pact issue 4 and a portion of the Image Comics Summer Special 2004. Now, none of these collect, and I don't know why they don't, because they could, and I'll explain why after. None of these compendiums include the crossover with Spider-Man, the Marvel Team Up issue 14. They could have, because it's you can get digitally. You can get it on Comixology on Kindle. I got it on Kindle, on the iPad. And if you can get it on there easily, no third-party seller bullshit, what the fuck can I get on the compendiums, huh? Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, why didn't you get the hardcovers? Well, the hardcovers, getting all 12 of them, yeah, it's 12 of them, would be expensive. And I'm not I would rather, it's the compendiums, okay, so I got a Walking Dead compendium from the library. I'll say it again, from the library, and it was a little roughed up, you could tell it's been alive. Right. You can tell it's been around there for a long time. A lot of people have taken it out. A lot of people have read it all the way through. And, opening this, oh yeah, and it's good, yeah, and I open like this. And it wasn't even that bad. I could still read it. But I don't want my book to look like that when I just read it once, Once. If you couldn't tell, I had a little bit to drink. Did I just say Grant Morrison? I didn't say Grant Morrison. Okay, so this one collects Invincible 48 to 96, The Astounding Wolfman issue 11, and Invincible Returns issue 1. So The Astounding Wolfman seems to be a crossover too, but it seems to be like a spin-off from Invincible. So I might have to get that. But if I look up on Goodreads right now, I mean, it's pretty expensive on Kindle too, and it's out of print just in general, which I hate because that means I can't get it physically. I'd rather get it physically than digitally for the same price. I could get it instantly digitally for the same price that I had to wait like at least a day for, at the very least. I mean, sometimes you get a day off, but I doubt that because of Goodreads. Astounding Wolfman. Yeah, 3.6. It's a complete collection. How much is it on the Kindle? Let's see. I want to say it's $30, but I kind of like. I feel like I have to get that because 30. Oh, even more. It's $32.99, but it's a lot. It's like a huge ass, thick ass book. Has all the issues of the series, and then finally Compendium 3. And yes, I will be watching the show now that I have the compendiums. I was purposefully waiting until I had the full series. Now, getting all the compendiums, it would have been 130. And because of fucking weekly books, I don't have that money to spend. I would, if I wasn't tied down to weekly books. And I kind of wish what I had done was I just didn't care about the newest book that was out, and I was just like, hey, let's get some trades, you know? But, again, it doesn't matter. Because some of them, I've been reading more weekly books than these kinds of books anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so this one collects just issues, no additional shit. 97 to 144. And I don't know why I keep saying The Astounding Wolfman is copyrighted by these people. I guess he makes an appearance there, too. Okay, so these are, yes, these are. These two are the last two that are not by the same. These two are by the same author. But after these two, they'll all be the same author. But for now, two of the same author, and that is The Good Asian Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now, did I say in this cut that they all came in perfect condition? If I didn't, all these books came in perfect condition. The only one that didn't come in perfect condition was this one. That's the worst of it. That's insanely good for Amazon, especially with those three thick-ass compendiums. Of course, now that I'm playing with them, they're kind of in less good condition, but again, it's creases. You're gonna get that no matter what. It's a thick-ass book. This one collects 1 through 4, which is kind of I wish this had been $9.99, but it's $14.99. No way it should have been. No reason it should have been that. It's 4 issues too. Come on, man. And it's a thicker book. You know, there's like it's more pages per issue than the average comic. But this one's kind of even worse. Now, a good thing about this book is that it went from California to Hudson in New Hampshire, in less than a day. It was like 1 day shipping from when it shipped to when it arrived. That's insane. That's like, and I know they use planes, they have to, because they couldn't. There's no way they could drive that entire way. I'd still be waiting on it. But that's insane. Also, except for one of these books, I opened all these guys on the same day, yesterday. My birthday was today, but I got to open the day early. Long story short, because before we had COVID, we were going to do something on Friday, but, like COVID, so we couldn't. Which is weird, because we still went out. 5 through 10 of Good Asian. And a lot of these books, like a lot of big names are saying, hey, this book is good, check it out. This one got quotes from James Tynion, Scott Snyder, I know, G. Willow Wilson. I thought fucking Kieran Gillen said it was good. I'm not seeing Cliff Chang. So a lot of people are saying, hey, check this series out. And it's only 2 volumes. I would automatically say, hey, check it out. Alright, now the rest of these are all by the same author. But, for now, I keep saying they're kind of the wrong thing, but it's more than this. And spoilers, these are all by Image Comics, and the rest will all be Image Comics. My entire birthday haul, hell, my entire May haul will all be Image Comics. So without further ado, all 9 volumes of Black Science. Now, you'll see why I got this. No, I'll recommend her. All the next books I'll be showing. But you'll see why I decided to get Black Science in all 9 volumes of a series I read 1 issue of. I didn't like it. You'll see. You'll see. Spoilers, it was because I really liked a series I didn't like before. Let's keep going. Alright. Black Science Volume 1. How to Fall Forever. Collecting Black Science 1 through 6. Was this one that Kieran Gillen? J.H. Williams said it's good. And Patton Oswalt. Ratatouille. Oh yeah, Young Adult, he was in that movie. The most fucking forgettable movie I've ever seen. Not forgettable, like I forgot what happened in it. It was like, that was a movie. Cool. Okay, anyways, this one is Volume 2. Welcome Nowhere. Collecting Black Science 7 through 11. Sean Murphy, that was so good. Oh, Kieran Gillen, there we go. Kieran Gillen. He's like, hey, Black Science, check it out. Volume 3, Vanishing Pattern. Collecting Black Science 12 to 16. Black Science Volume 4, God World. Collecting Black Science 17 to 21. God World Volume 4. Black Science Volume 5, True Atonement. Collecting Black Science 22 to 25. Now this one only collects 4 issues, and Steve McNiven also says this is good. And what I want to say is that that's the only reason why it's saying that is because of the fact that it goes by arcs. So it's 4-issue arc. They're only gonna collect the 4-issue arc in the volume, the series. And good thing it's $14.99 because it should be. So yeah, Volume 5, True Atonement. Volume 6, Forbidden Realms and Hidden Truths. Collecting Black Science 26 to 30. Black Science Volume 7, Extinction is the Rule. Collecting Black Science 31 to 34. And I have 4 issues, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I always found it weird when they only collect 4 issues of a series. Volume 8, Later than you'd think. I did that wrong. I was trying to do late 8, or I guess Volume 8, Rhyming. Collecting Black Science 35 to 38. And finally, Volume 9, No Authority But Yourself. Collecting Black Science 39 to 43. Last one. Next 4 are all the same series again, all the same author. And that is, and this series I know is good, is 7 to Eternity. 7 to Eternity, Volume 1, The God of Whispers, collecting 1 through 4. 7 to Eternity, Volume 2, Ballad of Betrayal, collecting 5 through 8. I didn't show the front cover, it looks like 5 through 8 for this one. And they're definitely longer issues, like longer pages. Like instead of being like 23, it's like 48, I think, actually. Twin Themes feels a lot thicker, thinner. 7 to Eternity, Volume 3, Rise to Fall, collecting Black Science. 7 to Eternity, 10 to 13. And then finally, Volume 4 of 7 to Eternity, The Springs of Zal, collecting 7 to Eternity, 14 to 17. And then another 4. Now this one I found out last night, 2 things actually. That originally this was by Dark Horse. And that made sense to me, like why wouldn't you just keep the same, like how does Image get to own these people? But and it's like weird to me because it's like why? Oh, and good. Oh, the deliveries for these books. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I wonder if this book is because I ordered it late. It's gonna come in a day late. Some of these did, and I was glad because I wasn't able to open these till Thursday, and they were coming in on Saturday and Sunday of last week, so it didn't fucking matter. But now it does. So this is all the same series, and that is Fear Agent Final Editions, volumes 1 through 4, collecting all the series. This one collects Fear Agent 1 through 10. And again, this thick ass hardcover. This thick ass soft cover, no bumps. A few bumps, but nothing like, oh my god, what the hell, guys? I got Strange Girl Omnibus, which was thicker than this, but not thicker than the Compendiums, which came in perfectly fine. Now this one is weird. This is Fear Agent Final Edition Volume 2, collecting 12 to 15, skipping issue 16, and going to 17 to 21. Now, Volume 4 apparently collects the missing issue, I think. That's what I've been told, because Volume 4 is Tales of Fear Agent. Fear Agent Volume 3, collecting Fear Agent 22 to 32. And this is also the Rick Remender series that everyone talks about. Like, everyone's like, oh, Rick Remender, yeah, he wrote Fear Agent. Oh, Rick Remender, new series by him? Oh, you guys don't know, he wrote Fear Agent. Like, everyone's like, Fear Agent, Fear Agent, Fear Agent. The first thing that most people think about when they think of Rick Remender seems to be Fear Agent. It's like, I'm getting that. Especially because it's only 4 issues. Fear Agent Volume 4, collecting Tales of the Fear Agent. Doesn't say what issues. Kind of annoying. But I know it's like short stories. I just hope it collects issue 16. I wish I knew. I could know. Last 2 are hardcovers. This one is Death or Glory, the Prestige hardcover edition, collecting all 11 issues of Death or Glory. Now this one I'm very on the fence about because I didn't hear the best about it, but I was like, it's a hardcover though. It could go out of print, and the artwork is pretty neat. As long as it's not as bad as Motor Crush, I'm fine. It's Rick Remender. Fine. The one I got Volume 1 of, but not Volume 2. I have until Monday. That's fine. All good. And this is a series I had a complete 180 for. And that is Low. I read Volume 1 of the softcovers. 6 issues. First time, I was like, eh. Second time, I was like, why did I read this again? Third time, I want to say, I was like, holy shit. This is the best fucking comic I have read in a long, long time. I want all these issues. I want everything that's ever been out of this book. And that's why I got these 2 hardcovers. I didn't even think it would be in print. And I found out they were in print. I was like, I'm getting these before they go out of print. Alright, so this one collects. I want to see the first 15 issues. But let's see what this is. Let's see what's anything more. Because it looks a lot thicker than 15 issues. Maybe it's just me. It is just me. That is it. See you guys on Monday for hopefully Low Volume 2. And maybe more, you never know. That's it. Couldn't tell I had a lot to drink, so a little bit, yeah, hoo, hoo. That's it.